Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mauliddin and I'm going to read and explain the poem If I Must Die by Rifat Alarir. And yeah, maybe that's all for my introduction. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and enjoy.
If I must die, you must live to tell my story, to sell my things, to buy a piece of cloth and some strings. Make it white with a long tail, so that a child somewhere in Gaza, while looking heaven in the eye, awaiting his death, who left in a blaze and bid no one farewell, not even to his flesh, not even to himself. Sees the kite, my kite you made, flying up above, and thinks for a moment, an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring hope, let it be a tale.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mauliddin and I would like to explain to you about If I Must Die by Rifat Alarir. And this explanation is based on my understanding. The first one is the structure of the poem. So this poem I divided into two sections because it would be very small if I don't divide it into two sections. So the first explanation is about the stanza. What is stanza? Stanza is like a paragraph in the story. So this poem actually only have one stanza, but I divide it into two sections like this. But it actually has one stanza. And then the line. This poem has 19 lines. And then how do you count the line? You just have to count it one by one. The first one, the second one, the third one, and so on. So this poem has 19 lines. And then about the structure of the poem is written in free verse, which means that there is no specific rhyme, specific meter, or specific rhythm in this poem. That's why it is called free verse. And then we are moving to the meaning of this poem. So the overall meaning of the poem is about the determination and effort that must never stop. Rifat Alarir wants the world to know the situation in Palestine, especially in Gaza, where many children have lost their parents in the war. So the evidence in my statement is in the last line of the poem. If I must die, let it bring hope, let it be a tale. So Rifat Alarir wants us to be aware, wants the world to be aware, to know about the situation in Palestine, especially in Gaza, where many children lost their parents in the war. Here is the evidence. Awaiting his death who left in a blaze. It means his death, their parents is trapped in the fire and bid no one farewell, not even to his flesh, not even to himself. So that's why Rifat Alarir wants the world to know the situation that happened in Palestine, especially in Gaza. That's all for my overall meaning. And then, sorry. The next one is the symbolism. The first one is white cloth. In the poem, white cloth is mentioned in the seventh line of the poem, which symbolizes innocence. Why? Because As we know, white color means pure. So Ribot Al wants the world to know that Palestinian people is innocent and pure. They are not wrong. They are all the victim of the war. And the second one is the kite. In the poem, kite is mentioned in the 14th line of the poem, which symbolizes freedom. Because as we know, kite can fly anywhere, anytime, and to any place. So it means that the kite is free to fly everywhere. So it is to emphasize that Palestinian people is yearning, is looking for freedom. And the third one is the angel. In the poem, angel is mentioned in the 15th line of the poem, which symbolizes hope and comfort. It is quite related with the kite. Here, it is the 14th line, the kite, and it is the 15th line, the angel. So the angel, so the so the angel means so the angel means symbolize hope and comfort because when Palestinian children place the kite, they look at the sky and then they feel comfort, and also there is a hope because they are logging with their children, with their friends, and forget about the situation that happens in the Palestine. And the metaphor in this poem is in the 15th line where the kite is compared to an angel. This represents the kite as a toy to make the children in Gaza have fun and forget about the situation in Gaza. Just like I mentioned before, it is quite related with the symbolism, but the metaphor uh, is the comparison. The metaphor is the comparison of two things that have the same quality without direct using conjunction like as or like. It is not the same as simile. And the next one is the theme. The theme of the poem is hope and legacy. Hope means the belief that good things can happen even in tough times. The kite represents hope, this hope making the child feel happy and safe. And the legacy is about what we leave behind after we die, like our stories and memories. So the speaker or referred earlier wants his story to continue and inspire others. So Rifat Alerians wants the world to open their eyes about the situation that happened in the Palestine. And then, yeah, that's all for my explanation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.